Hi, this is Chris Lanning from the Positive Grounding blog at positivegrounding.net. Yes, I'm sitting in a car. It's nighttime. I know it's weird. It's odd, but I just had to share this with you. I just got back from a meetup group, and I'm flying high. This is a meetup group that just started last month in Greensboro, North Carolina, and it's really about for people who are starting or have started their own online businesses. And that's not what I'm talking about here now. But what I did find in that group is a bunch of positive people. I mean, these are people that have vision and goals, and they're positive that they're going to get there. I mean, in some cases, literally. For instance, the founder of the group, the organizer of the group, she actually has several resources around how positive thought can really help you when you're facing different medical conditions and how it can get you through it. Another woman in the group actually says she's had experiences where positive thought has cured her. Now, I know you might take that with a grain of salt, but you know what? I started thinking, and if that's actually been her experience, where positive thought has cured her, maybe there's something to that, and maybe we're just being skeptical. There was another gentleman there tonight who's written resources about how laughter can play an integral role in healing, and he himself is a medical doctor. So those are actual literal examples of positivity that people have bringing to that meeting. There were several other individuals there, all with their own ideas and goals. And then we're sitting there watching all these resources from entrepreneurs who've been successful, talking about how they did it and the things that they've done that have worked for them, and how a lot of times it was fear that held them back. I think they were pointing out that some of the biggest fears are fear of failure, fear of public speaking, and in many cases, fear of success. And that holds so many people back. They said that you get these scenarios in your head, these worst case scenarios, how it's going to go wrong, what's going to happen, when it's going to be a failure. And that when you think about that over and over and over again, you start to believe it. So I started thinking, why don't we flip that script a little bit? And I know this isn't necessarily an original thought by me, but then again, how many original thoughts can I really have? But what if we flip that script? Instead of constantly dwelling on the negative, what's going to go wrong, let's dream and think about what could possibly go right. No, what's going to go right. We may not know how we're going to get there, but we know that we can get there. Maybe a little different than what we expected, but we can still get to where we want to go, whether that's starting a business or just getting to a different point of our life. Keeping that positive thought over and over again, maybe we'll actually start to believe it if we don't already. So I would say the biggest takeaway from this meeting group tonight, though, is just be around people that are positive. Now, that's not to say get the negative people out of your life, because you know what? You could be a positive influence on them. But just make sure that during the course of the week you find somewhere that you can go, whether it's a meetup group or a faith-based group or church or even just some very positive thinking family members. We can just be around people who have that positive thought. Because positivity, believe it or not, can really rub off. Unfortunately, not as quickly as negativity can. So keep it positive, people. I'm Chris Lanning from the Positive Grounding blog at positivegrounding.net. Talk to you next time.